What if I told you a single Sacagawea dollar in your pocket could be worth over $100,000? Face screaming in fear, these aren't just coins, they're legendary rarities hiding in plain sight. Stick around as we reveal the top 4 most expensive Sacagawea dollars that collectors would pay a fortune to own. One simple mistake at the US Mint turned an ordinary coin into a treasure. That coin is the 2000 P Sacagawea dollar, and some of them have very rare errors that make them worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Most people see this coin and don't even think twice. It looks like a regular coin. It shows Sacagawea carrying her baby on the front, and an eagle flying on the back. The letter P on the coin shows it was made at the Philadelphia Mint. But not all coins made that year were the same. Some had special features or mistakes that now make them super valuable. One of the most famous versions is called the Cheerios dollar. In the year 2000, the US Mint teamed up with the Cheerios cereal brand. They put 5,500 Sacagawea dollars into specially marked cereal boxes as a fun way to introduce the new coin to the public. Most of these coins looked like the regular ones, but a few of them had a different eagle design on the back. This special design had more detail in the tail feathers, which makes it different from the regular coins. Only a few people noticed the difference, and even fewer kept them in good condition. Now these Cheerios dollars are worth big money. If the coin has that special reverse design, it can sell for $5,000, $19,000, or even up to $38,000 if it's in perfect condition. Imagine that, a coin from a box of cereal is now worth more than a brand new car. But that's not even the most valuable Sacagawea coin. The biggest and most exciting version is called the Mule Error coin. This coin was made by mistake at the Mint. Instead of having Sacagawea's face on the front, it has the head of George Washington, like on a quarter. And the back still has the Sacagawea eagle. So, the coin is a mix of a quarter and a dollar, all in one. That is called a mule error. It's extremely rare because something like this is not supposed to happen. The first one was found by a coin collector in Arkansas in the year 2000. Since then, only about 17 of these coins have ever been found. They are so rare that people have paid huge amounts of money to own one. One of these mule coins sold for $144,000. Another one sold for $192,000. But the most shocking sale was when one of these coins sold privately for more than $785,000. That is almost $1 million for a single coin. And that coin looks almost normal to most people. That's why it's so important to check your coins. You never know what you might find. So how can you tell if you have a valuable 2000 P Sacagawea dollar? First, check the date. It should say the year 2000, and it should have a small letter, P, on the front. If you see George Washington on the front of the coin, but the coin is gold in color and has the eagle on the back, then you might have the super rare mule error. If you have a regular Sacagawea dollar from 2000 and you think it came from a Cheerios box, look closely at the eagle's tail feathers. If the feathers look more detailed or sharper than usual, it could be the rare Cheerios dollar. Use a magnifying glass or take a close-up picture with your phone and zoom in. If you're not sure what you're looking at, you can search online for pictures of the Cheerios dollar tail feathers and compare it to your coin. If your coin looks the same, it could be worth thousands of dollars. If you think your coin might be special, don't clean it or scratch it. That can lower the value. Put it in a soft cloth or a coin holder to keep it safe. Then you should send it to a coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They will look at your coin, check if it's real, and give it a grade. Coins that are real and in perfect condition are worth the most. Grading helps collectors know how rare and valuable a coin is. So don't skip this step if you think your coin is worth something. It's also a good idea to look through old coin jars, piggy banks, or collections from your parents or grandparents. Many people saved these coins in the year 2000, but they had no idea that some of them would become so valuable. The best part is that these valuable coins look almost the same as the normal ones. That means they can be hiding anywhere. People have found rare coins at flea markets, garage sales, or even in change from the store. You could be next. It only takes one lucky find to change your life. Just think about it, a coin you forgot about or almost spent on a soda could be worth more than $785,000. That's enough to pay off debt, buy a house, or retire early. These stories are real. These coins are real. And they are still out there. Every day, more people are learning about the 2000p Sacagawea dollar and checking their coins. You should too. It only takes a few minutes to look. And who knows? You might find something that no one else has noticed. That's the fun part about coin collecting. It's like a treasure hunt, and the treasure might already be in your home. So now you know what to look for. A 2000p Sacagawea dollar with a quarter head on the front is the mule error, and it can be worth over $785,000. A 2000p Sacagawea with the special eagle tail from the Cheerios box can be worth up to $38,000. Even regular 2000p Sacagawea coins in perfect condition can sell for a few $100s. So don't wait. Go check your coins right now. Look in that old piggy bank, open that dusty drawer, or ask your family if they have any old coins saved from the year 2000. You might be holding one of the most valuable modern coins ever made and not even know it. If you find something interesting or have questions, leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more real stories about rare coins worth big money, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. Thank you for watching, and good luck on your coin hunt. Some special 2009 Sacagawea dollar coins, especially ones with mistakes made at the US Mint, are now worth thousands of dollars to collectors. And the best part is you might already have one in your home, in a coin jar, an old wallet, or in a collection you've forgotten about. These coins were made as part of a special Native American series that began in 2009. The front, or obverse, still shows Sacagawea holding her baby, just like earlier coins. But the back, or reverse, was changed to show different Native American themes each year. In 2009, the reverse shows a Native American woman planting corn, beans, and squash known as the Three Sisters. These coins were made at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why they have a little P mark near the date. Now here's where things get exciting. During the minting process, a few of these 2009 coins were struck using the wrong design on one side. Instead of having Sacagawea on the front, they were accidentally made with the image of George Washington or another US president on the front. That kind of mistake is called a mule error, when two mismatched coin sides are used on one coin. This should never happen, and it's incredibly rare. Only a small handful of these 2009p mule error coins have ever been found. Some experts believe there are only about 10 to 15 real ones in the world. That's what makes them so valuable. One of these coins sold for $29,000 at auction, and others have sold for $15,000 or more. If the coin is in perfect shape, it could be worth up to $57,000. That's more than the cost of a car, a year of college, or a luxury vacation. Imagine finding one of those in your house right now. But even if you don't find that exact mule error, there are other types of valuable mistakes from the 2009 Sacagawea dollar series too. One common error is called a missing edge lettering coin. Normally, dollar coins from this series have writing around the edge. It says things like the year, the mint mark, and e pluribus unum. But some coins were made without that writing. If you find a 2009 coin with a blank edge, it could be worth hundreds of dollars, sometimes up to $500 or more. Another thing to look out for is a coin that is struck off center. That means the design is not lined up right, and part of it is missing. These coins are fun to find and can be worth $1,000 or more, depending on how big the mistake is. Also, if a coin is struck on the wrong kind of metal, like if a dollar coin was made on a blank meant for a quarter or a nickel, then that's a big error too. Those coins can be worth several $1,000s, sometimes even more than $5,000. All these different types of mistakes are called mint errors, and collectors love them because they are rare and unique. So now you're probably wondering, how do I know if I have one of these valuable coins? It's actually pretty easy to check. First, look at the date on the coin. You're looking for 2009 with a P mint mark. Then, look at the design. Congratulations, your coin could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Next, look at the edge of the coin. There should be tiny writing along the side. If that writing is missing, or doubled, or upside down, then your coin may also be valuable. Lastly, check for strange-looking coins. If something looks off, like the design is not centered, or part of the image is missing, you might have an off-center or double-struck error. To be sure about your coin, use a magnifying glass or a phone camera to take a closer look. If you find something strange or unusual, don't clean the coin. Cleaning it can actually lower its value. Instead, send it to a coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They will check it, grade it, and give you a certificate. Having that certificate can make your coin worth even more when you sell it. Remember, even though most 2009 P Sacagawea dollars are worth just face value $1, a tiny number of them have serious mistakes. And those mistakes make them worth a fortune. People just like you have found these coins in pocket change, coin rolls from the bank, or from old coin collections. So take a few minutes to check your change, your piggy banks, your drawers, or any place you might have stored coins over the years. You never know what you might find. One small coin could change your life. Some collectors have sold rare coin errors and used the money for college, a new car, or even a down payment on a house. That's the power of knowing what to look for. So now you know the 2009 P Sacagawea dollar could be worth far more than you ever thought. Especially if you find one with the rare mule error, or other mistakes like missing edge lettering or off-center strikes. These coins are not only rare but also exciting to find. It's like a treasure hunt in your own home. If you found one or want to learn more about coin collecting, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next coin that could be worth thousands of dollars. You could be holding a $57,000 coin and not even know it. So go check now, and good luck. The 2000 D Sacagawea dollar coin may look like just another regular coin, but some of them were struck with rare mint errors that make them extremely valuable today. Most people don't even realize they have something special in their pocket, piggy bank, or junk drawer. But you might be holding on to a tiny fortune without even knowing it. In this video, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the 2000 D Sacagawea dollar coin, how it became so valuable, and what kind of rare errors to look for that can make your coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. So stay with me to the very end, because one of these coins sold for over $62,000, and I'll tell you how you can find out if you have one just like it. It all started in the year 2000, when the U.S. Mint introduced a brand new dollar coin to replace the Susan B. Anthony dollar. This new coin featured Sacagawea, the Native American woman who helped Lewis and Clark explore the American West. The coin shows her carrying her baby, Jean Baptiste, on her back. The design was beautiful and very different from the coins we were used to seeing. On the back of the coin is an eagle flying in the sky. The coin was made with a special gold-colored metal, though it's not real gold. It's a mix of copper, zinc, and manganese that gives it a nice shiny golden look. There were two main versions made in 2001 from the Philadelphia Mint with a P mint mark, and one from the Denver Mint with a D mint mark. The D means it was made in Denver. Most of these coins were very common, but a small number of them came out of the Denver Mint with very strange and rare mistakes. And those are the ones worth a lot of money. The most famous error from the 2000 D Sacagawea series is the one called the planchet error, where the Sacagawea design was accidentally struck on the wrong type of blank. A blank is the metal disc that a coin is made from. In this case, some Sacagawea dollar coins were struck on blanks meant for other coins like quarter blanks, or even foreign coins that were never meant to be used in the U.S. Mint at all. One of these errors was a 2000 D Sacagawea dollar that was struck on a brass planchet that came from a different country. That coin was found and later sold for more than $25,000. Other coins were found struck on quarter-sized blanks, which made them smaller and lighter than normal Sacagawea dollars. These strange-looking coins were very obvious to anyone who paid attention. They were gold in color but the wrong size, and the edge didn't have the same smooth finish. One of these off-metal Sacagawea errors sold for $40,000. And another coin, one of the rarest 2000 Sacagawea dollar errors ever found, sold for a jaw-dropping $62,000 at auction. That coin was struck on a blank that was never meant to be used for any US coin at all. It was a complete mistake, and collectors went crazy for it. Only one was ever found, which makes it unique. If a coin is truly one of a kind, its value can go through the roof. That's why it's so important to look closely at every coin, even the ones you think are boring. So how can you tell if your 2000 Sacagawea dollar is valuable? First, check the front of the coin. You should see the year 2000 and the letter D near the edge. That tells you it was made in Denver. Next, look at the size, weight, and color of the coin. If the coin looks smaller than a regular dollar or feels lighter, that's a sign something could be off. If it looks more silver than golden, or the edge looks different, it might be made from the wrong type of metal. You can even weigh the coin using a small digital scale. A normal Sacagawea dollar should weigh around 8.1 grams. If it weighs a lot less or more, that could be another sign it's an error. Also, look closely at the design. If the details are off-center, doubled, or missing in certain places, that could be a sign of a strike error. Some coins were hit more than once by the minting machine, or were slightly out of place during the strike. These double strike and off-center errors are also worth a lot of money, sometimes thousands. If you find anything strange, don't clean the coin. Cleaning it can actually lower the value. Instead, put the coin in a soft cloth or coin flip to keep it safe. Then take it to a professional coin dealer or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can confirm whether the coin is real, what kind of error it has, and what it might be worth. Having your coin graded can make it more valuable, especially to serious collectors. Remember, even though most 2000 Sacagawea dollars are only worth face value, a few of them are extremely rare and valuable. People just like you have found these coins in old collections, pocket change, or even in rolls of coins from the bank. That's why this is so exciting. You never know where the next valuable coin will show up. It could be sitting in your home right now. Imagine finding a coin worth $40,000 or even $62,000 just lying around in a drawer or old box. That's life-changing money, and all it takes is a few minutes to check. So go through your coins, especially your dollar coins from the year 2000 with the D mint mark. Look for anything unusual in the size, weight, color, or design. And if you find something that doesn't look right, you might just have hit the jackpot. This is your chance to find something amazing that most people overlook. And if you liked this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss any updates about rare and valuable coins.